really hated hearing upper echelon saying, you can't arrest yourself out of this problem. I don't believe in that.
How do you keep that many Type A personalities for the greatest bureau in the world in line?
Honestly, if they're not doing the job, they're gone.
Welcome to the Proper Scoundrels show.
Sir, big day.
Big day.
So happy you're here.
Long drive.
Long drive. I'm hoping it's worth it.
Yes.
But it's great to have you out here. It's an honor. You were my boss for so long. You put up with my shit for so many years. And now we're here across so you can tell me how bad it was.
And now you're the boss.
No, the boss is sitting over there.
Yes. And my wife's here too.
Oh,
just to
yes.
listen.
The bosses are here.
Yes.
A lot of good years together.
Yes.
You know,
Did 33 years, 33 and 5 months
you were
on the department.
You were a Lennox patrol, right?
Yes.
How was that?
Very good. Lennox early mornings. Real good time.
Good area.
And then I went to special problems team at Lennox.
At Lennox. And how was that?
After that, went to station gangs.
Okay. What they call it? Did we call it a GET or is it OSS?
No.
Or just called it station gangs?
That's just station gangs.
Oh, no way.
And then it went into JIB,
Really?
Investigations Bureau. And then it turned into OSS.
I went to SSB in 99. Did you like what it became?
Now, I don't know.
No,
when I
but-
was there, I loved it.
You did?
My whole thing was putting bad guys in jail
And you let
and
us
search warrants.
and you let us do both of those things. And we were
Exactly.
We kept
Even
you busy.
GET.
We kept you busy.
Huh?
We kept you busy.
Yes.
I was on a walk last night and I said, I got to ask Bob about. I really want to know what was it like being in charge of the unit and being in charge of the guys when we were just killing it out there. I mean, warrants and we were
It
just.
was fantastic.
But being the boss, I mean, you must
It
have
was
to put out a lot of
fantastic.
fires.
I counted on my lieutenant and I counted on my sergeants to do a good job.
But you were the boss over Safe Streets Bureau, OSS, GET,
Yeah.
during the time when we were allowed to do our job.
Yes.
And you let us do our job, and I really appreciated that.
Well, like I said, I had a good team. My sergeants, my lieutenants, my deputies. I was heavy on knowing the law
Yeah,
and knowing policy.
absolutely. Yeah, great sergeants,
And
too.
I would test
Oh, you would?
the sergeants
You would?
and lieutenants,
Oh, no way. How would you test them?
giving them scenarios.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like what? Do you remember?
right from the legal source book,
No way.
search and seizure.
So they had to know how to back
Yeah,
us.
because if they don't know,
Yeah, we're going to get in trouble.
you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So
I brag on this channel a lot about Safe Streets Bureau. People probably get tired of it, but I say it because I was so proud of it, and it was such a well-oiled machine. We could do our job efficiently. I never worried about getting in trouble from my brass unless I did something stupid, but
Right.
I didn't do that. But we could do our job.
and I had the name changed from SSB to OSS.
He did.
Yeah.
You're the originator. So what do you think of when things change, like now? Does it make you mad? Does it disappoint you a little bit?
With all the things that are going on
Yeah.
in society, it's no wonder the deputies aren't making arrests.
Oh, yeah.
Even OSS, they're not doing what they used to do because they're not supported.
No backing.
No backing. They don't have it from the sheriff on down.
Yeah. That's hard to work under that umbrella, right?
Yes, that's why I support Mike Barman for sheriff.
You think he'd take it back?
I do believe he'll take it back. He has the experience. He has the knowledge. He knows the law, and he knows the department. He did 36 years in the department in a lot of different bureaus, and he created a lot of bureaus.
Okay. That's what I think the guys want to hear that. Especially the SSB guys are so...
Alex Villanueva had his time.
Okay. That's fair.
Had his time. That's all I'll say about it.
That's fair. That's
He
fair.
changed from being a Democrat because none of the Democrats support him anymore to Republican. And Luna, He just doesn't have the experience. He came from a department of 1,200 at the most, including civilians and sworn, to a department of 9,000. More if you're including civilians.
I think that's why it's obvious that he's not making any decisions, because he doesn't know what decisions
he doesn't
to make.
know how to make decisions.
But he's relying
We
on
need
people
a
to
new
make
leader.
the people to make decisions for him don't have any experience either. We know what's surrounding him, and now they're in his ear whispering what to do. They're telling him all the wrong things. They're not telling him anything. Just letting him make decisions on his own.
Mike Borman has the experience. He was a sergeant at Lennox. After his patrol at Firestone, he was a sergeant at Lennox, and that's where I met him.
That's
I
where
was
you met?
already at OSS.
Oh, you were?
Yes, and he was on patrol.
Those are the days, right?
Oh, yeah, those were the days.
Well,
And then when I got to be a sergeant at, I went to Linwood. Linwood merged with Firestone.
Sentry.
And then they went to Sentry.
Sentry.
And I was at Sentry, and he asked me to go to a task force with him
Okay.
because he liked the way I did the work at Lennox. Was a lieutenant at Palmdale.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were Palmdale.
Yeah, and I put in for OSS.
Okay.
And
Came all the way back down.
yeah,
Opposite sides of the world.
yeah, except for Gil Gerardo recommended me for OSS for an interview. So I interviewed with Willie Miller. She liked me and hired me. So I was a lieutenant at OSS.
Some names.
Oh, yeah.
Some names. I think was it Mobile?
Yeah, he was before them.
He was mine when I got there. He was my captain. Yeah, those are some names. I remember the two-headed dragon from Johnny G. Gerardo. Two-headed dragon. Come on, man. We're not cops team, bro. But those are some names. I can't talk bad about them. I don't know them that way. But I worked for you for a few years at Clear. And then Paul Denny was there, I think. And
Yeah.
then
I took over for Paul Denny.
Vinny Ramirez was my sergeant.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a story there, but I'm not going to say it on there.
Were you under Liam?
Liam,
Liam was the best sergeant.
best sergeant in the world. That's why I brag on this unit, this podcast about you guys had the greatest sergeants.
Some of them.
Well, the ones I work for.
Yes.
I had Liam. I had Eric, I had some.
I don't like lazy people.
And so you pick these guys because of their work ethic, basically.
You come to the job, do the work.
That was so cool. Coming in and having a sergeant that just ran shit. I mean, there was no doubt who the boss was, and no doubt he had the experience. The ones I work for, again. I was so comfortable not worrying about getting out of the car, jamming people, putting them on the hood, taking them to jail. My paper was good. My PC was good. I was good. No problems. Never had a problem. Never got talked to. Never got a pep talk.
Because you knew the law.
That was
you
expected.
knew the policy. And you don't go beyond them.
And I didn't want to embarrass my people.
Right.
A good sergeant, you never want to make them look bad. That's one thing people don't realize. You put a really good sergeant in charge of a team, the team will try to do better for that sergeant because he's a good sergeant.
Oh, yeah.
Bad sergeants, they'll get away with stuff. They'll try to do stupid stuff because he's not a good sergeant.
And you don't want lazy sergeants.
No, we didn't have that. I didn't
That
have
just want to go home.
Well,
They want to leave early and they want to go home. I don't have any tolerance for that.
all they want now is overtime. The sergeants are all about the overtime is their full-time job and their actual job is their part-time job. And the unit. I'm just going to say it out loud. I saw it a lot. It's embarrassing.
And I was there under Tanaka.
Oh.
And it was a no overtime policy.
No, your job is your job first. There's no changing my schedule so I can work court services during my shift.
No.
That's all they're doing now.
I know.
Sorry, guys, but that's the truth. You should go work court services if you want to work court services. But they're all moving there, shuffling
both
the hours.
ways.
No, we didn't
And
do
shame
that.
on the sergeants for letting them.
But they're part of it.
And if the sergeant's doing it too,
They're part of it. I
shame
mean,
on the lieutenant.
there's sergeant. What I saw happen, there was sergeants going there to do overtime. because they had the flex schedule.
Yeah.
So like, I'll go to OSS, I'll go to Get because I can do my overtime.
That starts with the captain.
100%. And then it goes down, down the pipe. It goes down the pipe.
Lieutenants are usually there. I don't know what they're doing all the time, but they're there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes to the sergeants. And if the lieutenants aren't doing their job, then the sergeants aren't doing their job.
I remember George would check our schedule. George would check the overtime slips. George would check our cases. Mm-hmm. He would spot check and pull them out and ask people,
right.
Where's the cover sheet? Where's this? Where's that? And people, so you're accountable. Mm-hmm. You're accountable. I never had to worry about it. He never told me anything about my cases. I was worried. I was always worried that someone's going to come and look at me, so I did my own work. But I watched him do it to other people. Like, hey, and what's up with this?
Inspect.
No. Just no.
It won't get done.
No. You got to have that big brother over you sometimes. We're a bunch of dumb kids out there.
Right.
You know, we get carried away. Sometimes you need your chain pulled.
Yeah.
You need your chain pulled.
No matter what, if you don't check, they'll play.
Yeah. That's my question. I was on a walk yesterday and I said, I got to ask him about how do you keep that many type A personalities for to me, the greatest bureau in the world, doing the more work than anyone.
Honestly.
In line.
If they're not doing the job,
they're gone.
They're gone. You write them up. If they don't change, they're gone.
They're gone. Yeah, I like that. Because we saw the dumping. Oh, this guy's going to be great to get. And some station would push him to get. And
yeah.
They're horrible. It was just station dumping. We call it station dumping. You know, they're supposed to be the best in the station or good at your job, really good at your job to go from patrol to Get.
They don't dump on me when I was there.
But they were doing it later. Because I had some of those people come on the team and like, well, you do what? You don't know what you're doing out here. And I realized it was somebody just wanted to get rid of a station item. Mm-hmm. And that happened. That never happened when you were around.
No.
You check them?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be nice, man, because I heard sergeants going, God damn, Bob.
We do a great background.
Yeah, you were on them. You were on your sergeants. I know that. You're on everybody. And that's what kept us in check. And we did great work. Our stats were crazy. We beat New York that year.
Yep.
And we had some hard times. Because I remember when Jerry was killed. We came together, though.
Yeah.
You know, when those days happened. And the unit came together.
It was very sad.
Very sad.
But they did.
Yeah. That was a hard time. What was that like, running that operation for Jerry's Quine Gardens? It
was tough. Mike Ford was the captain. So it was hard on him.
Yeah.
He had to do the...
He knew Jerry very well. We took care of business. Just going to say it out loud. We took care of business the best we could.
But people still need to go to jail.
Oh, yeah, everybody went to jail.
I really hated hearing upper echelon saying, you can't arrest yourself out of this problem.
Mm.
I don't believe in that.
You absolutely can.
You just keep arresting them and do good cases and make sure the DA files it.
Mm-hmm. And we walked our own cases to the DA.
They don't even do that anymore. It's all computerized.
No, we walked.
I have a son on LAPD, and he tells me it's all computerized now.
We sat there in front of the DA here, and he had to type up a memo, and you fight with them.
Son on the sheriff's department.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They don't even do their own cases anymore. That's where they're losing all continuity. I used to argue with them because I'm going to give you a reject. No. Right. And this is why you got to file it, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm going to talk to your boss. And you go in the other room and they'd file it because they'd see that you present your case. I know my case better than anybody. And you know what filing DAs are? They're on probation. They're on timeout. Mm-hmm. Nobody's a filing DA on purpose. So you have to fight those guys. So the case has to be even better because they don't want to file shit. But they're not
I've
even...
always brought my cases to the DA.
That was OSS. You filed your own cases. That's the way it was. And I think it mattered because I could say, I don't think I have enough, but I got to try. Mm-hmm. They give you the slip.
And they'll tell you if you need more.
Okay. And then you walked away fine because you don't argue for the ones that aren't there.
Right.
And it keeps your credibility up if you only fight for the ones you know have to be filed. If you're arguing for every single case, the DA is looking at you like, yeah, dude, you do this every day. You're rejecting all your stuff. But if you're adamant about the good ones, then you go, okay, you know what? I probably need more, but I'm out of time. I got another 60, 90s. I got to get them in or Bob Rifkin's going to yell at me. No, Zagorski at the time.
Right.
George would.
Bob Rifkin doesn't yell at you.
Well, even George doesn't yell. George is quiet. Not quiet, but calm. It was great working for him.
Yeah, he does a good job.
But you had Liam. I talk about Liam in there all the time. What is up, man? That guy was just...
Who?
Liam Gallagher.
Yeah.
He was just so good at his job.
He knew his job.
But
He was on patrol at Firestone.
he just went, as a sergeant, man, we would follow that man through fire. Through fire. Not even, no one ever questioned Liam.
I think it was all from his training. And what you have inside to be a leader.
Yeah. Well, that's good that you had those guys. So you did the interviews.
I didn't.
You did.
My lieutenants did. And my sergeants did.
That must have been cool. How about captains? You worked for Mike for a while.
Yes.
Mike was cool.
Yes.
We liked Mike. We liked Mike a lot. What did he think? Was he always on you about keeping us in line, or was he pretty cool about the way things were running?
No, he let me run it.
Yeah.
Never had a problem.
No. Well, he's
Because he
SCB,
knew
right?
I was running it.
Yeah. You ran the whole bureau for years and years and years. I meet you in the hallway, and you would know my case. Hey, I saw you got that AK. Good job. Cool. Thanks. I don't know how you know, but you would know.
I don't know.
But
I don't
you would. Somebody
remember,
would tell you. Remember
how I knew.
That's cool, though.
Probably from the reports.
But that was cool. It's nice when you're just on just a poo butt and the LT comes up and says,
We're
hey.
all poop at sometimes.
I don't think so. I think you guys in Lennox and Firestone, you guys just...
But every time you
In
move, you're a poo bud.
How was training at Lennox?
Good. I had a great training officer.
Lennox.
It was,
Who's your TO?
at Walter Boscovich.
What was training like then? Did you have to get out of the car when you didn't know your address? Did you have to get locked in your locker?
Nope.
None of that games?
The guy was on 9 years at Lennox. He didn't play games. I'll tell you one incident. I was coming on shift early mornings, and the PM's guys left all this trash in the back seat. I mean, full of it. So I took the trash and I put it in the guy's mailbox.
I love it. That's what you do.
And
Clean your car.
got back to him, and he told me that the other deputies think I'm, what did he say? Not cocky.
Salty.
Salty. Salty.
A favorite word for people.
You know what I said? Huh? What does salty mean? And he goes, that was the old Navy word.
Yeah.
That they called people.
They call people when they think they...
But he knew I knew my stuff.
Yeah. He didn't like it throwing his trash or back at him.
Yeah. He never did it again.
That's all
He
he wanted.
might think I'm salty, but he never did it again.
Well, the point was taken.
I went to Linwood
Okay.
as a sergeant,
Okay.
and that was very nice. Good, hardworking deputies,
Good station to work back then.
and good stations. And then it merged with Firestone.
Oh, yeah.
I went to the Firestone side, and good deputies there too. Very hardworking deputies. And then Sentry.
One of my TOs was Linwood.
Was it?
Mark Stevens.
Yeah, I know Mark.
Narco Mark.
Yeah. And I don't believe in any of this gang stuff.
No, come on.
That's a bunch of crap.
I got asked that yesterday at a picnic. What's up with this gang stuff?
Let me tell you, this is my way of looking at it.
Let's hear it.
This gang stuff came out of defense attorneys.
Of course it did. A long time ago.
They used it in civil suits and then criminal, saying that the deputies were a gang. They have tattoos. They're not gangs. It's a station tattoo.
Every station has a mascot.
And then the press picked up on it. And
But it didn't work then. 20 years ago, it didn't work. And they're just refurbishing it.
a federal judge, Terry Hatter, he calls it a white supremacist group.
Really?
There's blacks on it. There's Hispanics on it. There's
Filipinos. There's
Filipinos,
Vietnamese.
Japanese. How couldn't he be a white supremacist group?
It has nothing to do with that. And like I said, they tried it. I remember when they tried it. back then in the day. They try to use it against, and it didn't work then because it's not true.
And not one deputy, no matter all these laws and all the press, has been disciplined for being a gang member.
It is a diversion from the truth. It's a diversion. Look at them. Don't look at the cops, not the criminal. Look at the cops. Don't look at the criminal.
Defense attorneys.
That's where it started. I remember when it started. And I remember the station it started at.
Started at Linwood.
I remember. It's just like military. Everybody has their. It's almost like I explained, like a fraternity. It's just a group of people that get together and have a common theme. Meaning they work together and they've done some really cool work. They've done some very scary work, and they bond.
But I will say, having a manifesto of what to do and what not to do is no bueno.
That's not a gang. That's just stupid.
Stupidity.
Stupid. I'll just say it. It's a bunch of guys drinking beer on a helipad, pretty much.
I never got the tattoo because I already have 2 tattoos on both my arms. I didn't want one on my leg, too.
It didn't match?
No.
Well, Lennox one would have been cool. That would have been a good one. I mean, I respect those guys, man, back, especially in those days. Those guys they had reason to bond. They had a lot of shit going on. They were fighting a lot of crime. Crime was worse, I think, back then because the way things are, technology, you don't know who's who. Now you know who you're stopping. Now you know which car you're going to. Now you know what house you're going to. You kind of know a background on everybody. That's pretty cool. You guys are just cold, walking in the door. Who knows what's waiting for you? Different times.
We didn't have the Kel gangs then.
No. You guys
had great.
You didn't have radios.
We didn't have radios.
So you couldn't even call
I was on patrol without a radio. Who would ever think?
You would throw your microphone out the window of the car so you could hear it, turn it all the way up so you could hear it from wherever you went in the building, you're not hearing that radio.
No.
And you still got to get to it to ask for help. No. That's what I'm trying to talk about, the technology. No one appreciates what the time was. Police work was back in those days. Because I was running from you.
We didn't have MDTs.
No.
It was all by radio.
You'd have to call from a landline to get a 49 earn number.
Yeah.
You'd have to ask, ma'am, can I use your phone? And you'd have to get a report number that way.
Or a payphone.
Or a payphone.
And we had paper logs. We didn't do it on a computer.
My TO made me do a paper log as a joke. Like, I'm going to mess with you. And then we ended up having to use it. So I was the star of the station. But I worked with the guy when I first got to patrol, and he was talking about the box with the light. The light was on, you went to the box, and you had your key, and that's how you answered your calls. Damn. I love the traditions. I love the history. You got a part of it. You got a part of it. I had Sal Munoz, and he was talking about the 70s. Like, crazy stuff. And I think, guys, even I was spoiled compared to you guys. But you had fun. I never hear anyone complaining about patrol from that era.
No.
They say it was the greatest time. They didn't want to leave work.
We didn't have all the forms to fill out for force. And if we had force, it was a red book entry.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember being told that. Here's the one I'm getting. Just stopping people. Just jamming cars. We jammed. OSS, again, you jammed 30 to 50 cars a night, right? Just shaking. Now they have to do a log entry every time they stop or talk to somebody.
No.
What is that? Every time you talk to somebody, you have to log in that.
It's their way of protecting themselves from lawsuits.
I can recollect who I talked to. I have their information. I ran them. It's in the computer. I'm not going to just talk to somebody and walk away. I'm going to run them. So I have his name and his information if it comes up. But it'll only come up if it's a complaint, usually, right? And I know when I'm getting complained because the guy is acting like an ass. So I call up and this guy's going to complain. You're going to get a phone call.
Can you say ass on the...
You can say all kinds of shit. You don't have to. We drop F-bombs every once in a while. But you don't have to. Sometimes it's an accent point at the end of your sentence.
Yes, it is.
It depends on the people you get in here, too. I got some people that every other word.
When you went to cyber crimes, was that bonus, too?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
I worked tech ops.
Tech ops. Okay.
So, the computer cyber crimes, the computer guys, the computer dudes, they're badasses, but they do mostly just computer stuff.
But tech ops is
bugs trackers. Yeah, bugs trackers. all the cool phones, Perkins,
Good for you.
bug sweeps. That was fantastic. That was a fantastic job. So when I left OSS, that's the job I went to because I didn't want to go to homicide.
So you went from bonus 1 to bonus 2.
Yeah.
Very good.
The natural step though is homicide, but I never had. I just thought 11 years at OSS. What's the difference? The guy died,
Right.
and I got to wear a suit, and I got to wear a suit every day, and I already did it for 11 years of call outs. I thought it would be easier to do tech ops, and I was so effing wrong. I worked twice as hard.
Did you?
Oh God, call out. There was only 4 of us when I got there. Then it turned into 5 for the whole county. So it was a good job. That's why I didn't go to the homicide.
And I forgot the sergeant. He was good too.
John Powell?
Yeah.
John Powell is excellent. Bug stuff, tracker stuff, spy stuff. He was a legend in that stuff. He got us the best equipment. The best equipment you can find. We were doing some cool shit, traveling, teaching, learning. It was awesome. Went to probably every state. It was a great unit. So I could have done homicide. I took Dan Light with me. He was going to go to homicide. And he was on both lists. And so when he called him from homicide, I go, dude, you can go. I'm not mad at you. It's homicide. I got you here, but it's cool. It's homicide. Who says no to homicide? He said no to homicide. And he stayed with me at Tech Ops. And every time he ran into homicide guys, they would go, you lucky son of a bitch. Because we'd be in beards and just clothes and chanclas and cars were cool. We had the best cars. We had the best equipment. And the homicide guy's in his suit in 110-degree weather. He's like, damn, that's a good job. How do I get that? But homicide, I respect the hell out of. Good
I was the
types.
one that got all the Get guys cars.
You did?
Yeah.
Shit. Get got cars. OSS got cars. Then we had to take home. Mm-hmm. We had to take care of them. But I think it was you that was saying they'd take better care of them if it's their car instead of beating them up and throwing trash in the back seat.
I had to be on them a little bit.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Their oil changes.
Oh, you get that note that get your ass to get an oil change. We're busy. We're working for you. Hey, LT, come on. I'm sorry. I'll get to it. No, you're going to do it now. And we took care of it. All I had to do is tell me once. I didn't mess around. George is good like that, too. But the cars were a great thing because you had that pride in your car. You kept it clean.
Where was George, your lieutenant?
Everywhere. I was at Pico OSS, Norwalk OSS, Industry OSS, East LA OSS, Carson Gate, all that side. Worked every station. Oh, Sentry. That's where I met you. You punched my ticket. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My interviewer said, how come Bob Rifkin hates you so much?
Yeah, they didn't say that.
I swear to God, that's what he said.
Really?
But he starts cracking up. That's the exact words, I guess. It was cool. We were cool because I'd worked for Clear for you and for Vinny. And it was I'm not going to say his name, but he said, first question, how come Bob Rifkin hates you so much? And I said, what? He goes, just kidding, man. Relax. You're okay. We're okay. We're okay. And I got my ticket punched. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
You don't remember that either, huh? You're like,
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate
remember
it.
that.
See, I tell my wife, I said, he's the one who gave me my bump, gave me the jacket. And I appreciate it.
I remember you at Claire.
At Clear. Yeah, it was a job where really no one wanted to do, but then he said, hey, help me out. I needed someone to help me, and Paul Denny helped.
What was that city attorney's name?
Oh, shoot, I don't remember any of those people. I just remember my TOs kind of, and at Century were Rich Martinez and Hector Velasquez. Because Liam said, you're going to OSS. Bowman squashed the list. I think it was 2 lists. But since you're going, you're now OSS. Go with those 2. So I never did anything with Get again.
Oh, good.
So for like 7 months, while Bowman...
Hector did a great job.
Hector, oh my God. Hector and Rich in the car, those guys, first of all, they just threw all the cases on my desk. Here you go, boot. Mm-hmm. But they're great, great dudes. We had a blast. They're so funny. Especially Hector, funny guy. Great investigator. I learned a lot from interviewing from him. His interviewing style, Rich too, but Hector had a style. I don't know if it's a Firestone thing because Liam had the same style. Liam used to like take cases. He would go interview, and he's like, I guess, bored. He'd take a case, and he'd go, come on. And I'd sat there and watched Liam and Hector for 7 months. I copied them my whole career. The way you start your interview, the questions you ask, first thing you do, second thing you do, the way you get into Miranda, the way you get out of Miranda. put them back, pick them out, all that stuff. I just sucked it all in. These guys are masters at this shit. And people were telling them, I did it. Yeah, I shot him. I the gun's over here. Like, how the hell did that work?
Gil Gerardo was my sergeant.
Where?
At Lennox OSS.
He was?
Yeah.
He became the
He's
guy.
the one that brought me over.
So you got along with him well then?
Yeah. I remember I was in one interview. He was in there with me. And,
Oh, he sat with you.
The guy had one eye. And I made the guy cry out of his one eye.
Did he have a patch?
No.
Just a,
He had a fake eye.
oh, a fake eye.
Yeah.
He made him cry out of a fake eye?
No, out of his real eye.
I'm sorry to be laughing, but it's funny.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, how'd you make him cry though? Just brought up his, what's
I knew he did the shooting.
Interviews are hilarious. I wish I could do just a show on interviews, stuff that happens in that room. I should do that. That's maybe something for the future. I used to not like having people with me. I never interviewed with a person, but everybody always wants you to go with them. Hey, dude, I'm gonna interview. Go with me. And I'm just that mouse.
Homicide always has somebody in there.
Always. But and I could explain it when I got on the stand.
If you forget something, it's nice to have the other person there.
Hey, did I forget something? And
Right.
they chime in and they help you out. Yeah, it was just me. Because I'm telling you, with Hector and Liam, they did the whole interview. Even if I was sitting there, they didn't say, "Hey, Adam, did I forget something?"
Right.
They did the whole interview. So I watched them do it alone. And they would have done it alone, but they were trying to teach me. You know, hey, come and watch this. Hey, come and watch this. And they know I'm trying to learn. Hector was really good about.
I'm sure Gerardo came in to watch as my sergeant.
As a sergeant to see if you're doing it.
Right.
Because everybody knows that investigator does the 5-minute interview or the Miranda in 2 seconds.
Right.
And I was never going to be that person. I never my 2 hours, sit them back, go eat, have lunch, come back, pull them out. If it's important.
And I tried to pride myself in knowing more than they knew.
They do. I talk about lies. Liam's the one who taught me most about lies. Let him lie. Everybody thinks they got to get a confession. Let him talk. If he's talking, let him talk.
You know what I would do at OSS? When I'd stop people in the street, I'd always get their phone number.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you
And
call
them?
Call them?
Yeah. Find out what's going on, what are they up to. And then I used that information when I called somebody else.
Really?
Yeah.
would-
So they always thought I was watching.
That's what's great is great about wiretaps. Having the information no one thinks you have.
Right.
That's why
But they're so time consuming. You got to have a dedicated.
you have to have a Brian Steinwan who loves
and he was
doing
dedicated.
it. And Tom Kerfoot who loved doing that shit. They love it. They love everyone else's pain.
And then we had OSS going there.
Yeah.
Task force.
They're doing the room. But no, man, I'm not doing any of that stuff. No. They're fitting it up every week and dailies and weeklies and hell no. But he loved that stuff.
I have no interest, but the people that did a great job.
It's lucky to have him because I was on this first task force. I was in the first homicide task force with him.
Were you?
Tim Kane. And it was
Tim Kane was in my academy class.
we did
Or I knew him at Lennox, one of the
the
two.
Whitehead one in industry, Whitehead murder. Brian Steinwan wanted to start this wiretap thing, and it was me, Ronnie, and those two. So it was us four. And it turned into task force because Brian blew it up. But that's how he started out. Then he killed that deputy's brother for the graffiti in industry. And you put us on that. The wall stops were great, but that's my first experience with the wiretap. Having the answers to the test, that's cheating.
LAPD is now instituted a no pretextual stop.
What the heck is that?
So we'll be sure to follow, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, they just got in trouble for, they call it ghost stops. They relieved, I don't know how many cops of duty for doing ghost stops, which was basically a stop, an ops. relieved duty because they didn't put it in like they're stopping cars.
They made a big deal of LAPD making 2,000 stops or something and only wrote 2 citations.
You know how many, I'm going to say it again. You know how many lives I saved by OBSs? I'm sure you too. Mm-hmm. Where you stop a car that looks like shit and you'd stop it and it turns into something that was going to be horrible. It's like if I didn't stop this car, like Megan's Law, if I didn't stop this car, if I had the wherewithal to know what was going to happen ahead of time, I could have stopped that little girl from dying. But if you don't let cops stop those cars that look like they could be problems, you're letting all these things go away. And you might stop 2,000, but what is a life worth for one? What is a life worth? And I talk about me and Al Bennett jamming a guy in the parking lot at a motel in Pico Rivera, and follow me to the room, the motel, right? Get the key, go to the room. 1 girl, 9 gangsters. Runaway in the system. Mm-hmm. Don't stop him in the parking lot. That little girl is done. Mm-hmm. Parolees, all ex-felons in the room by herself with these guys. You know what was going to happen.
You could work around the LAPD thing
all day, but
by just putting the citation on the 49.
It's an excuse to not do it sometimes. It's a lot of work, and I had this conversation with I have family members in the department too. This is what I told them. Yes, you can't do the volume we did, jamming, and looking for and just hunting. You can't, but you can pick fewer. You can and do the log entry. And put it in the computer and do it the way they want you to do it.
It takes time, but you do it.
You can do it. You're just not going to do the volume, but you can do it. But don't say, I can't do it at all.
Right.
Because, we work in the parameters. You came from an era where you could do whatever the hell you wanted pretty much. And then as it got along, you saw what we had to do. And you probably were saying, man, these guys got to do paperwork now. They got to do all this shit. I got to write force on everything instead of a red book. I remember when it went from red book to a force thing. I walked into my sergeant and said, this is what happened. He goes, all right, just write it down. Damn, that was cool. That was 1991. So they just took it away and they started doing force. And
it's not so much the deputies have to do it.
No.
It's the sergeants.
The sergeants don't have to do it. They can still do the job. They just have to do it the way they want them to do it.
Yes.
And once you get efficient at it, you'll get faster at it.
Yes.
And then if you say I can't do it, you're never getting efficient at it. You'll never get fast at it. You'll never do it.
Make 10 stops, you make 5.
5. Those 5 might turn into something. And that's why you have the badge and the gun.
Yes.
You might get one person who, I had a girl who was being stalked and she waved me down. It turned into a real stalker that was going to kidnap her. She goes, that guy keeps following me. And everybody thought she was crazy. She goes, I told all kinds of cops. And I went and talked to him. And yeah, the whole thing was true. But she just waved me down in the parking lot. That's why you do the job. And that's the most satisfying part of the job. Calls are cool. Sometimes calls are okay. They turn out to be, okay, that's pretty cool. I took care of business at a call. But generating your own OBSs, generating your own
and that's why
stories,
you have OSS.
Because you could do it all day long. So you'd say...
You don't have calls.
No, you're no call car. Same thing with GET. You're just taking care of the mission. The mission is gangsters. You're target gangs. Sometimes you get a stray, but you're target gangs. But I think they can still do it. And I wish we could get a sheriff that would push them and say, I want to see stats. You guys in OSS, you're supposed to be working 10 hours a day here? How are you working overtime when you're supposed to be here, first of all? Where's your sergeant? Well, he's doing overtime with you. Where's your lieutenant? He's not watching. Okay, cool. Let's fix that. Now that you have to work your 10, you have to do your job, what you get paid for. Make some stops, make some hooks, write some warrants, interview some people.
Do your job.
Grab some gangsters and see where the guns are. Let's see who's selling dope, who's bringing dope in. Let's do some trafficking.
I even give them scenarios when I was a patrol sergeant or a patrol lieutenant.
Just do it. And what they say? They answer the question. They answer the question.
They listened.
Yeah.
They asked questions and they did it.
But you gave them a scenario that you wanted them to understand. That's what they were going to be doing.
The best one was the bicycle stops.
Oh.
Arrest them, no ID, and everything else is yours. It was so easy.
It's the car.
I gave them the sections right out of the legal source book.
Yeah. It's a vehicle. It's a moving violation. Same thing with cars. You don't have a license. I own the car. You don't register it. I own that car. That means I can do anything I want with that car. Get into the car, right?
And what do gangsters like? Bicycles.
Yeah. Because
Carry guns on the bicycle.
Because you took their cars.
Yeah.
But I used to get mad at guys that used to write citations on the cars. I go, what are you doing? Well, I'd stop him for his broken taillight. You wrote him a cite? Warn and advise, idiot, because I want to stop him next week or tomorrow. I might see him tonight. But now he's going to fix it.
Yeah. He won't.
You warn and advise. You're allowed to warn and advise. You write citations, and I want the PC. And sometimes you need the PCs. I can't speak to the fact of how to do the job now because I never did it. Not a patrol guy. I don't even have an MDC password. I didn't even know how to turn that damn thing on. We had MDTs. You guys have a computer that you could log in and see a picture.
I didn't learn how to use one till I made sergeant and went to Linwood.
But what they have now is like their home computer. How hard is it? I can't speak for it, but I got to imagine. Just type in the stop, license plate, name, what he said, what you did. Bye. Is that so much trouble?
No.
And you don't do as many. But you might get something good, man, where you're going to go, I was going to let that one go by. And it turned into hell. And I saved something or I did something that's really made a difference and actually makes you feel like you're doing your job again. Being a fireman and answering calls ain't the job, man.
Were you ever a TO?
Nope. Because they offered me get or TO.
Need more people like you doing the job.
Well, Mark Stevens.
Teaching the job.
Mark Stevens said, go to get. I asked him, I said, I got TO or get? He goes, get your ass out of here, go to get. That's the man to me. I don't know if you know him well, but he's the man. And I think it was great because then I got to work for you.
And that was great.
We had fun.
Yeah.
I didn't do too bad. I thought I did okay.
You did fine.
We did good work. Didn't get you in trouble. We took guns, a lot of guns, wrote a lot of warrants during the time when we were allowed to. And I was there when we got those pep talks. You guys aren't doing enough, blah, blah, blah. And I remember when a certain person got there and called us all lazy. That was it. That was the end. And he said, you guys are going to work nice. You're not doing shit. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Man, I'm never home.
Help me out with RW.
Oh, Ronnie Williams. He called us lazy. We ain't doing shit. And I was like, man, I'm working my ass off. My whole team is, and you're going to just blanket us. Okay, pick out somebody you don't like. Or it's not
You don't do that.
No, you just don't tell the whole bureau.
No.
And you knew what the bureau was doing in 2009, 2008.
Go after the individuals.
He did it.
If it's a lieutenant, it's a lieutenant.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a sergeant, it's a sergeant.
He called me lazy. I know he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to the room, but he called me
And
lazy.
the sergeant goes after the deputy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple.
We all know who the deputies were that needed a couple.
And we knew the sergeants.
That needed a smack on the head. I watched it happen, and I know I'm telling you this too. I wished I could smack them because a weak teammate is just as bad as for me as it is for the sergeant and lieutenant. Mm-hmm. You got that weak link that just doesn't do his damn job, and so, man, I remember. I'm gonna tell the story. We had guys that Johnny Hines sick was out doing stat wise. Johnny Hines. God rest his soul, working his ass and off and kicking their asses in stats. And he wasn't able-bodied by any means. And I'd say, Johnny's writing 3 warrants a freaking week. You haven't written a warrant in months. How do you sleep at night, man? This man is fighting for his life. And so working around those people, there was no excuse. There was no excuse. We would call them out, and we would hope you guys would see, but we don't snitch. So you guys had to figure that out. You moved some people. I remember that. I remember some guys got moved out, got sent to the jails. I said, good.
I moved a couple sergeants.
I remember. How do they take it, though?
I don't know. And I didn't really care. You give them time to
straighten out,
fix their shit. And if they don't, they're gone. You probably didn't know that I was very honest.
I know that.
With the people that I worked for.
I know that.
One commander told his chief, if you don't want to know the truth, don't ask Rifkin.
I'm going to put on the record right now. What did I say yesterday? I said he would tell you whatever needed to be said. And some people couldn't take it.
No.
We walk every night. I was trying to think of, what am I going to ask him? And we started talking. I said, well, I remember one thing about Lieutenant Rifkin. We were my lieutenant at the time, not the captain. If it needed to be said, he would say it. He wasn't going to sugarcoat it. And if he hurt your feelings, he didn't give a shit. And your job was to make it right. That's it. And if you'd made it right, you didn't hear from him again.
No.
It's like he didn't come look for you and go, hey, good job, you did it right. No, he expected you to do it right. So you didn't get a pat on the back when you did it right. And the only people that got that talk needed that talk that I saw.
Yes.
Teammates I'm talking about. Teammates that needed a good, because I was the same way. Man, that guy needs his ass kicked.
I put one of our lieutenants on timeout. I was the ops lieutenant.
Could you say which one?
Very good guy.
Never mind.
But he wasn't doing his paperwork.
Oh, yeah, well, there's a lot of paperwork.
Until you finish your paperwork, you're in timeout. I'll make an acting lieutenant until you're done.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one.
And I did that.
Yeah. That's good, because I saw the example. I don't want to deal with brass. I hated going to headquarters. I hated seeing anyone with bars.
Bars or 2 bars.
I stayed out of headquarters. They'd make me take stuff there. I hated going by brass.
It's bars or stars.
Bars or stars. I didn't want nothing to do with it. You need to take these papers to the secretary. Oh, man, don't make me go there. And I would try to go up the back and hey, I'm like, damn it. I wanted off the radar because I was doing my job. I was having fun. I didn't want any problems.
Getting a complaint was no problem.
No. If you're doing your job.
Right.
Yeah.
So hopefully when Mike Borman is sheriff, he'll be able to pass that information down.
I hope so. I had the conversation with him that who's there. I don't see it, but hopefully there's some guys hanging. There's a couple names, but I don't want to mention names that I knew were good then because I don't know if they've changed. And there's one named George. He was a good dude, and I know he moved up. I hope George is still a good dude. He would be a good person to lean on because I liked working for him.
Name names. Come on.
George Valdez, good dude.
George Valdez, very good.
He was a good dude.
He did an excellent job for me at Compton OSS, and then he was my ops sergeant.
I hope he's still good.
And now he's a chief.
He's a chief?
Yeah.
Good. I'm hoping it's good because I got called out the other day on someone I thought was good. I didn't say it, but the name came up and I go, oh, man, that was a good dude. What happened to him? People change.
And his other sergeant at Compton OSS, he made chief too.
Who was that? You can name names.
Brandon Dean.
He's a chief?
Yeah.
Brandon was a good dude too.
Yeah.
I hope they're still good because guys change and I can't say it.
I know Brandon is. I just saw him. Just talked to him.
He's all right. Still good. I hope so. Whoever hopefully takes over from who's there, I hope they can get those guys, and if they're still good, hopefully, and use them. Because what they took up to the top didn't deserve to clean the toilets.
People, and Mike, if you're listening, you need people that aren't interested in climbing. You do your job, and if you get promoted, you get promoted.
There was a really important person to me that helped me with my career. Probably kept me out of a lot of trouble. I always talk about him. But I wish we could have more of him, like a Dwayne Harris.
God bless his soul.
God bless him. But Dwayne Harris right now would be perfect to talk to and figure out what to do about this problem.
I brought him in from Lakewood to be my ops lieutenant.
You did me the favor of making him my first sergeant when I went to OSS. Thanks. Great guy.
No, my ops sergeant.
Great guy. But when I brought him up with what I brought him up for is he told me personally many times, I worked for him for years, I don't want to promote. I'm staying as sergeant. I'm not going anywhere. He probably told you the same thing. He had his house in Prescott, or his land in Prescott. He was like, I'm moving here. I'm out. Youngest man ever to be in SEB. He did his career. He's like, I don't want to promote. I don't care what they offer me. I'm done, Adam. I don't want to be a lieutenant. I'm not going to test. And then I saw him as a captain of homicide. And I said, Dwayne. He looks at me. And he knew the conversations. I go like this to his
I think he was a lieutenant at homicide.
I thought he was captain of homicide, didn't he? They took over.
I know he made captain.
I thought he was. I maybe
thought he
one of
was
the
at
two.
the,
He was a homicide.
jail.
I pointed at his collar, and he just looked at me. He said, "They keep offering me these positions, and they keep offering me. But you said you didn't want to promote." He goes, "Well, that's why they want to promote me. I guess I don't want the position." And then I saw him at G. Guerrero's retirement. He was already retired. He has a cowboy hat and everything. He's telling me about retirement. How everything is working out great for him, and I was really happy for him. But he said, don't stay a day longer than you have to. Not need to, have to. He says, don't stay one day longer. You'll regret it.
When I was in my coma, did I tell you about that?
Yes.
When I was in a coma, I came out of it, and I had to learn everything all over. I made it back to work.
I remember.
I went to OSS, and I couldn't multitask. So they took me out of OSS. I went to the assistant sheriff's office
As a captain?
as a captain.
As a captain.
And I stayed there for about 6 months, and then I retired.
You didn't want to retire?
But I couldn't do the job.
Yeah. You saw it. You had to do
Yeah.
it. Who was your assistant sheriff that you were working for?
Rothens, God bless his soul.
Mike?
Yeah.
You're lucky, man. Good dude, too.
I worked with him at Lennox.
That's a great guy. Great guy. Well, did he ever talk to you about it? Like you need to go, or you need to stay, or you should stay, or you should go?
No.
No? Never mentioned it?
No.
You just made it on your own, family, talked about it, and that was it? That must have been hard.
When I was in a coma or just got out, somebody from the sheriff's office called my wife and said, you got to get Bob to retire.
Really?
And she said, he'll retire when he wants to retire, when he doesn't think he can do the job anymore.
I'm going to say it.
I think I know who the person was.
I'm going to say it out loud. You were the captain of OSS. That's all I'm going to say. You were the captain of OSS. As far as I'm concerned, you ran shit. That's all I'm going to say it again.
Thank you.
I was honored to work for you. And it was a great fucking unit, man. And I'm going to cuss. It was great. It was a great fucking unit when you were the captain of OSS. And I left in 2010, so put those two together. And I'm sorry they got sick at the end, but man, you're still here. We're still talking.
Still talking, still traveling,
That's awesome.
going to Italy soon.
No way. Cool. What part?
Northern Italy.
Northern Italy.
Lake Como on the way down to all the cities, going down to Rome.
Nice. You gonna do any war memorials or war sites or military stuff?
Yeah.
I love going to the military
Yeah.
stuff. Italy, man, that must be nice. Going to Alaska Friday.
Good.
Never been there. Have you been there?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Cold?
You going
Wet?
on a cruise?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did too.
Never been.
With the kids.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
See, that would be perfect for me, but we're going solo. Good to hear. It's good. You're traveling then.
Yeah. Been to Africa
What?
on a safari.
No.
Fantastic. Probably
No.
our best trip.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
We went
outstanding.
with a high-end tour company called Mikado,
Oh, nice.
and they were absolutely fantastic.
You see all the animals. You get your Jeep where you go right out there? Or oh, no way.
Yep.
That's
and all their amenities were fantastic.
You got to do it right.
Yeah,
Because if
you
you
did it
don't,
right.
you're going to suffer.
Went in a hot air balloon over the Serengeti and
Oh, my God.
watched the animals, and then landed and had a beautiful breakfast all set up for us.
I love
No
hearing
lunch
this.
bags.
I love hearing this. They made it all for you and everything.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
If you have a chance,
That's the way to do it. I love that you're traveling. We talked about you were in a coma and you're traveling and you're doing things. That's
been to Spain.
Amazing.
Really enjoyed it.
my motherland. What part you go to? Cordova? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my
Barcelona, Madrid, Prague, fantastic.
Whoa. Nice.
Very nice. Everything is so old. It was very nice. It was outstanding, as a matter of fact.
So that's cool.
We went on a Viking cruise.
Those are good.
Yeah, we've been on 2 of them, or 3. Two?
The short bottom, the small ones or the big ones?
Yeah.
The
small
river
ones.
the river boats.
The river boats.
Oh, we were supposed to go on
That
one.
went from Prague down to Paris.
That was the one we were going to go on.
And then we went, we ended up in, where? Budapest.
Budapest.
Yeah. And we started
That's the place. That's the same one we were going to go on.
in Amsterdam.
Nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah. Oh, you stood in Amsterdam in a while. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we went to the red light district.
Got to check it
But
out.
it was too early. We saw
The lights weren't on. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I love that you're traveling. A lot of guys in here come in here, they're traveling. I would never know anything, and I'm happy for the guys. I'm thinking it's so cool because you guys put in your time. But I love hearing good stories that you guys are taking advantage of your retirement because we know people don't
Yes.
or don't get the chance, like people that don't make it. So this is a big opportunity to hear what people are doing.
Got to travel while you can.
We're trying. We're trying. Things are getting better. So I think we're going to start traveling again. You know, you got to deal with your issues
I'll be
too.
the big 7-0 at the end of the year.
What? I just turned 60 last week. 2 weeks. You look good for 70.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Too. Oh, wow. Congratulations early for yours. 70. What do you do? Big party?
Probably not. Go to dinner or something with my family.
Really? Good. Grandkids?
Keep my weight off and
You're doing good. It's funny.
eat very good. No stress.
None.
No.
None.
None.
Do you think it's because of everything you've gone through that you're living the life you're living now? Like taking advantage?
Probably. There was a lot of stress at work, believe it or not.
Oh, that's all it is.
Yeah. And my medical problems were pretty stressful. More for my wife than me because I was in a coma. PEA,
What's a PEA?
pulseless electrical rhythm or something. I don't know. And it's basically
You
a cardiac
flatline.
arrest.
You flatline.
My heart wasn't pumping.
Yeah.
They induced a coma, cooled my body down, put a paraplegic on myself, and I stayed there for a week or two. Oh, no, 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
I was in the hospital for a total of 4.5 months.
Whoa. Somebody told me they found you on the floor.
Yeah, and doing on the floor, no pulse, wasn't breathing. They did CPR.
You're done.
So when I woke up and came by the nurse's station, I thanked them
It wasn't time yet, man.
for doing CPR.
That's outstanding. See?
Here I am.
Meant to be.
Yeah,
Meant to be.
not a care in the world. I don't. She keeps looking at me.
That's good, though. It's good. When I saw you the other day with Mike, you look good. You guys look like you're doing shit, you know? You guys are taking advantage of your time. I love it.
Thanks to him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's got you going again?
Well, he,
He's got you
I
campaigning.
supported him when the undersheriff was chasing him around because he didn't like him because he worked internal affairs. And I asked him to come to OSS. And this undersheriff told my captain, maybe he doesn't want to be the ops lieutenant.
Whoa.
If he asked Mike Borman
Oh.
to come to OSS.
Threatened you.
Yeah.
Threatened you. What is that?
So then when
I hate that.
he went to federal court during this undersheriff's trial, I went with him,
You did.
with a couple other people, and supported him.
Mm-hmm.
And he supported me during my medical issues. And we go to concerts, and I go with him to Vegas. He has a house in Vegas.
You guys are brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood brothers. You don't change that. You don't forget that.
No,
You don't
no,
forget
you
that.
don't.
That's a bond you're never going to break. And I understand it. I hate this petty shit where I don't like this person, don't like him. I'm not going to move him. I hate that
There's
shit.
a lot of pity.
I hate that, you try to do something, someone makes a phone call, and they're like, you don't want that guy there. I despise that shit. I mean, despise it. I've had it done to me. People bad-mouthing you, calling on you.
Oh, so have I. But I still make captain.
You should, and you should. You should have a long time before that, I thought.
I don't know.
But there's people that get in the way. Yes, I called you captain because you were the captain. Right. We knew who was running the bureau. Those figureheads, but we knew who was running the bureau. It's the truth. Anybody who thinks I'm lying, they're full of shit. If you worked the field, if you worked an OSS team during that time, I always called you, or my lieutenant or my sergeant called you. But if something happened, it was you. It was obvious. I just hope things get back to that. Do we have a chance?
With the right sheriff, all the way down.
How does anyone go back in that chair and say, okay, the board of supervisors, give me my money now. Okay, here's your money. I need deputies now. Here's some deputies.
You don't.
How does anyone, if their own person can't do it?
Mike Borman knows how to talk to the board of supervisors.
I know what it means. I know what you're saying. Because Block knew how to talk to them.
They control the budget.
That's all they control is money.
At places like Palmdale, they chase the radio. They don't have time to make ops calls. Lancaster, they chase the radio.
All day. They're so short-handed. They got nobody.
Oh, yeah.
They got nobody.
I mean, Mike told you how short the department is.
Yeah.
Forced overtime. But
it's drafting, just like when before. The jails. Remember the jails that Sallyport didn't open? Mm-hmm. All you guys back inside. Take your little lunch break.
Never happened to me.
It happened to me.
I only did 9 months in the jail.
I hate you guys talk about these 9 months. I got 2 hiring freezes when I was in the jails. 2. And I did a...
Lennox had to build up for the 84
Olympics. You guys had a lot of good times, though. Well, you don't want to come back.
Long drive.
Okay. I mean, you don't want to come back to the department as well.
Oh, no. I don't want to come back to the department. And once you hear from me, you don't want to hear from me again.
I do. I'm so happy for you. It's good to hear from you. I'm so happy that you're doing good out there. If you need anything from me, give me a call, and we'll talk.
Appreciate it.
We'll talk. But it's great seeing you, sir.
Do your best to get Mike Borman hired as sheriff.
I'm doing.
Nice to see Ron Duvall.
Ronnius. I call him Ron L.
I knew Ron since I was at Lennox OSS, and he was Firestone OSS.
You remember we talked. Ronnie was my partner at OSS. Again,
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking me with Ronnie. You hooked me up.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you.